This was 2014. I was 17 at the time, and I would have to take the bus to and from school. The bus stop was on the main road, so I would have to walk a few blocks to get to the apartment complex. This is important for later. I was walking home from school one day, and this Honda van pulls over. A girl comes out, she introduces herself and tells me she's new to the area and wants to make new friends. I gave her my number, and quickly we made plans to have dinner. Maybe a day or two later, she picks me up in the same van, but this time with a man who was driving and also another young female. She did not mention these other two people, but I didn't think much of it. It was a lot of red flags I ignored. I was young and naive. The man was doing all the talking during our dinner, and the other two girls were quiet. Another red flag. He put on this fake nice tone in his voice the whole time, asking me questions. Then he started getting weird, like saying how he can read minds, and started telling me all this information he know about me. I had no idea how he knew all that, so I believed him. After dinner, we stopped by their house, which was in a whole other city than where my apartment is. Remember how the girl told me that she stayed by me. Another red flag. It was a really nice house, though. And he had a Mercedes in the driveway. My young mind was intrigued. He told me how they're all roommates and hustle together. He took me back home the night by himself and was trying to convince me to be a part of their lifestyle. A couple days after, at this point, I'm only texting the man. The girl barely held any conversation with me. But he tricked me into thinking he was this super nice person. He asked me to pack some clothes and spend the night, and I agreed. After hours of talking, he convinced me to leave my mom's house and stay with them. I texted my mom that I was moving out, and as I was already almost 18, she was okay with it for some reason. This is when shit hit the fan. He was not the nice, charming person that I had met. Only after I moved in did he tell me that those girls were sex workers and that I would become one too when I turned 18. He started telling me how to do my hair or how to dress. He gave me a whole new phone and number with a tracking app on it. I wasn't allowed to contact my mother or any of my family or friends. He would keep insisting he could read my mind and hear my thoughts. Even the smallest mistakes I made, he would punish me for it. He duct-taped my hands and feet, tased my vagina, stabbed me with screwdrivers, threw from the second floor by one leg, punched me until I passed out, all with a grin on his face. He enjoyed hurting me. I will never forget the look on his face. I can't explain it. It's like his eyes literally turned black. Holy crap. This was real. I thought only people were like this in movies. People are really out here torturing people. He also made me watch those gore videos of people getting decapitated and the most disgusting videos of people getting tortured I'd ever seen, all while holding a knife to my neck. He would also have sex with me every day when the girls went to work at the hotels. He would lie and say I was the only one he was intimate with and that I was special. He told me if I ever tried to leave or if I ever told anyone where I was at, he would kill me and them. He would go into detail about exactly how he wanted to kill me and where he would put my body. One day, he had me lay down and beat me so bad in my stomach while his leg was choking me over my neck. I blacked out and woke up so confused. My vision was tunneled. I had a huge knot in the back of my head. I couldn't even stand up straight. I had no idea what else he did to me while I was passed out. But at that point, I told myself this man was going to kill me. I'd rather risk him killing me if I get caught trying to leave than spending any more time with this monster. I didn't care about the threats anymore. I wanted to be gone. I didn't sleep that night. I waited until I heard him snoring really loud and I made a run for it. I took nothing, not even the phone, because it had a tracker on it. And gee damn it, I made it. By the grace of God. I still didn't speak to my mother for about 3 months out of fear. I was right because he went looking for me at her apartment. Don't even know how he knew where she lived. Eventually, I reached out to her, and she had filed a missing persons report. She was crying BC. She thought I was murdered. I went on with my life. I did end up stripping. I still do sometimes. Fast forward 2017. One of the girls was smart because somehow she set him up. Son of a bitch is rotting in prison now. I found out because the detectives were looking for me. There's articles about him and all. I'm still cool with the girls. I know it wasn't their fault. We still talk. So dipshit, we will never meet again because you're going to hell.
Like, comment, and subscribe.